Hello and welcome to another episode of Drew Learns on the Job. Today I'm going to be attempting to put a vinyl wrap on my 1997 Toyota RAV4 that now has some all-terrain tires and an Old Man Emu lift kit on it. Now, if you want a little preview of what this wrap is going to look like, just take a peek at my spare tire there. I've already got my custom paintwork on there, and I'm hopefully going to apply the entire Ironman Stewart livery to this thing to make it really look like a RAV4x4. So with that, let's get started. So I've already done some prep work off camera. Obviously, I've washed the whole thing for the first time, but I've also hit a couple rust spots that it had. This was a door ding that kind of turned into a rust area, so I sanded that out, smoothed it off, and then hit it with some paint. There's a couple spots on the hood I did the same thing to, so it's all ready to go. There's a few dents I'm gonna have to work around because I don't know how to pull those out, but hopefully now it should be a flat surface at least, so it'll give me the best chance of making a good looking wrap. All right, here is my box of goodies for this project. I just ordered a bunch of vinyl wrap off of Amazon. They came in 1-foot rolls, or at least the color ones did. I've trimmed these down a bit because these are gonna form the basis of my stripes on the side. I didn't want them to be that wide. So first I gotta figure out where they're gonna go. I haven't really done that yet. I think I'm gonna start with the yellow because I want it to end at the tip of this door here. So let's start with the yellow and work our way back. So basically, to make this easier, so I don't have to do too much measuring, I'm just trying to get landmarks. So if I use the corner of this and the corner down here for this side, hopefully I should be able to replicate that pretty much on the other side without too much trouble, because again, I'm new to this and I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, now let's step back and just get the full. I think that looks great. Let's get to wrapping. All right, the first couple stripes are on and they don't look terrible considering it's my first time doing this and apparently some cheap vinyl, but it's on there. It looks pretty decent now. These are gonna be just all white, which should be easier. So I'm gonna do one last fiddly bit here. I'm gonna try to get that covered in white. So I'm gonna crack on with that and then hopefully it'll get a little bit easier before it gets hard again. So let's get into that. Also doesn't help, I ordered all this months ago and I don't really remember the plan I had, so you know what, I'm gonna change the plan. I'm gonna keep it easy here. I'm just gonna do this door first. Yeah, that'll be easier. Tackle this. Well, neither side is straight. All right, so now the door is mostly done, and I'm gonna move. I got this little scrap, so I'm just gonna do it up here, I guess. And nobody's gonna look up here. All right, starting to look good. Today's episode, a man puts stickers on a car. All right, I'm about to run out of battery on my camera, but next I'm gonna tackle the hood. The plan is a couple of stripes, the rest white, and leave the top here red. So I think I'm gonna start with the colors, but I'm gonna use a trick. This is a tape kit that you lay down, and then you can pull up and it'll cut through the vinyl wrap. So I'm just gonna lay it down and then pull it all up and see if this works as well as they say it does. So I'm just gonna follow the hood line here. Probably about like that. Make sure I get it all lined up here. Just line that up with that. All right, so now let's see. Hopefully the camera's still going. How this thing works. Fingers crossed here. There we go. And I can just take this out. And a beautiful, nice, even line. Unfortunately, that's the moment my camera ran out of electricity. And since I was already on a roll, I just decided to complete the whole thing off camera. Well, that's not strictly true. I left the finishing touch to share with you all. Of course, you can't have an off-road vehicle without the old skull and crossbones, so I've got my little pirate flag to install here, and then this part of the job will be complete. Oh, come on. Well, this is supposed to be the easy part. Ugh. Job done. And so that's quite literally a wrap on this portion of Project RAV4x4. Putting this wrap on was one of the most difficult automotive projects I've ever done. It is way more difficult than it looks. It took me hours to do this, and there were so many little fiddly details to get right, but I'm really glad I did it because paired with this lift kit and these all-terrain tires, this thing just looks epic now. It's no longer some old SUV that you'd be embarrassed to drive around in. This is something that I actually want to take out more. It looks so good. And it is going to look better in the coming weeks. I've got a pair of KC driving lights I'm going to install in the front, and I got some more Toyota badges for the doors because I think it looks just a little plain here. So we're going to put those on there too. And then I've got to dress the brakes because I've been putting those off. But after that, we're going to get this thing off-road and see if it can off-road as good as it looks. So if you want to catch that, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching.